Thank you for listening to our lessons from our daily Bible reading. The lesson today is The Battle's Lost, We're Doomed, from Joshua 6 through 8. Oh, I lost the battle. The war is over. Let's just go home. Let's forget all about it. You ever felt that way? I can remember sometimes whenever I was young and in school, you go, you do something, everything's going fine. Then all of a sudden you take a test and boom, it's all over. I can't go on this class. I don't know what to do. I'm going to just forget it all. It can be things in your life, things going well, and something happens at work. Things going well, something happens at home, in the church. Things going well, something bad happens. And the thing is, those things all occur, no matter what area of life it is in. And people have a tendency sometimes just to give up. The battle's lost. The war is over. Let's go on. But in fact, the war isn't over. In the reading yesterday, you find there in Joshua the 6th through the 8th chapter, the children of God, they're now in the promised land. And in chapter 6, God says, you go take Jericho. And what a battle it was. That was amazing. We sing songs about it, how the walls came a-tumbling down. So in chapter 7, go take Ai. Joshua sends men in to spy out the land. They come back and they say, it's no big deal. Don't even send all the people there. Just send about 3,000. They went in. They were soundly defeated. You think about that, how they must have felt. The battle's over. The war is done. Let's go home. But they learned a lesson that I think you and I need to learn. Whenever you face a battle and it fails, find out the reason. They looked, and the reason was Ai. Ai had sinned. He'd seen those goodly Babylonish garments of gold. He coveted them, and he took them. Then he hid them. As a result, the battle was lost in Ai because of his covetousness and fulfilling his lust in Jericho. But whenever they took care of that sin, you know what happens in chapter 8? They did it God's way, and the battle was theirs. So you look, and every one of us is going to face challenges. It can be personal, it can be in the home, it can be in the church. Doesn't matter where it is. And there are going to be times whenever bad things happen. And what we need to do is examine, find the problem, and then do it right. Whenever I was in school, I could do bad on a test. You know why? Usually it's because I didn't study. Usually because I didn't study the right thing. Things have happened in my home. What happened? Well, you find out who did the boneheaded thing, and usually it was yours truly. But you take care of it. Then you do it right. Things happen in the church. People don't act right all the time, do they? Bad things happen. But you find the problem, you deal with it, and you go on. We need to realize that God has promised victory if we do it his way. But that means we have to have examination. 2 Corinthians 13:5, examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. So whenever you and I fail, whenever we falter, don't give up on the war. Revelation 17 and verse 14, we find the war, we know it's going to end with Jesus victorious. We need to make sure we examine as we go along and make sure we're still with him. Examine ourselves. Examine everything in life. If you're doing it wrong, humble yourselves, take care of the problem, do it right. It's amazing how victory is ours if we follow God's plan. Thank you for listening. You have a great day. Thank you again for joining us in this Bible study. We remind you, if you'd like to follow along in our daily Bible reading, the link below in the description of this video will give you the PDF so you can read right along with us. If you have any other questions or if you'd like information on a Bible study, contact us with the information provided on the screen before you.